Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's Noble Beer Reviews. Today I have a beer from a new brewing company that I have not done a review for yet. This is from Brewery Vivant. They are out of, I believe it's Grand Rapids. I know it's in Michigan. Grand Rapids, Michigan. So I think a lot of people know Founders is in Grand Rapids, so that's definitely the biggest brewery there. But these guys are there as well. This beer is called Love Shadow. See there, it says Bourbon Barrel Aged Imperial Stout, and it is 12.4 ABV. I have not had this before. I'm interested to see how this is because they, at least as far as I remember, when they first started, at least, I think everything they were doing was wild or like farmhouse style, and I don't think this. I mean, it says it's Belgian inspired, but I don't think it's like a sour stout or anything like that. So we'll see. I think I have had like a barrel aged quad from them. It's a barrel aged quad or barley wine or something along those lines. That if I remember correctly, was pretty good. So we'll see how this is. Seems. I don't know if you can hear that on the video, but it sounds very, very carbonated, which usually is not the best sign for an Imperial Stout, but we'll see. But it does pour a very, very dark brown to like jet black. I mean, it looks like that up here. There is like a tiny bit of light getting through the bottom. I can see like a little bit of a cola looking color. It was a tan head that dissipated pretty quickly. So I do get a good bit of like dark chocolate. There's definitely some like vanilla oaky character, and there's something, so there's like a slight metallic like cherry pie character, which I'm hoping doesn't mean that this is infected, but sometimes I get that in stouts just from like the roasty character and they're not infected or anything, but I don't know given that carbonation. We'll see. There is a little bit of I guess I said it was like oaky barrel, but like it smells like there's actual vanilla in this, like not something that's just coming from the barrel. But it doesn't disappoint. It smells okay. So yeah, it's definitely not infected. It's pretty nice. Yeah. Let's see. I just want to see when this is packaged. So this is packaged on February 9th of 2019, and today is February 27th of 2020. So this has been in the can for a year. So obviously, if this was, if there was any sort of packaging or infection issues, it would, be clearly shown by now, which it's not. It's very, very dry. There's a lot of like, what I was getting in the aroma is even like more. I said it was like dark chocolate, but in the flavor, it's coming off almost like baker's chocolate, like very, not super bitter, but just very, very dry. There's for sure a big kick of bourbon up front, and it finishes with a really nice dark chocolate, baker's chocolate swallow. Light notes of coffee. A lot of times people try to put beers that are not substantial in barrels, and it just can't hold up to it, and it doesn't work. Or they put it in like crappy barrels, and it just tastes like really like fusel alcohol. Sometimes it's even like green apple. This is neither one of those. The barrel character is it's very present, but it's not overpowering, and it's also doesn't taste. It doesn't come off as like crappy bourbon, for lack of a better word. I'm just I'm looking at the can to see if it says what barrels it was aged in, which I don't see anything, and I'm not surprised most brewers don't put that on there. But it kind of like the underlying beer is definitely substantial. It has really nice body to it, but there's not much going on with it. That's kind of my only complaint with this is the underlying beer. Like there's not much to it. Like flavor wise, though, it definitely has a good body, but there's not much like complexity from the malts. There's really like no hop character. It's almost kind of just like laying as a blank slate for the bourbon, if that makes any sense. That being said, overall, it's still very well balanced and one of the best canned barrel-aged stouts I've ever had. So that complaint about the base stout, that was admittedly nitpicky. So I will say I had no expectations going into this, and that doesn't mean that I thought it was going to be bad. I thought it could be great. I thought it could be really bad. No expectations either way. So that being said, this is way up on the pleasantly surprised scale. I think this is very well done. I don't know what this costs because I don't know if it was an extra or it was part of like a Secret Santa box where there was 12 beers in it, or if it was something I won like on a NCAA bracket or Super Bowl poll. I honestly don't remember. All those things bleed together, and I've had this for, like it was canned last February, so I probably had this for 8 or 9 months. But it's good. It's very good. Like I said, I don't know what it costs. Usually when things are in cans, for whatever silly reason, they're significantly cheaper, regardless of the quality. So I'm going to kind of, other than like Revolution, and that's not to say that Revolution doesn't deserve to charge what they do, because their barrel-aged cans are fantastic. But they're priced accordingly because they're really, really good. This, I don't know what the price is, but unless it's like astronomically high, unless this can is like $15 or more for this pounder, I'm gonna give this a buy. I'll try to look it up after this. I really didn't think there was a need to, but given this, now I'm really curious what this costs, because if this is only like $8-9 a can, this is a really, really good barrel-aged Imperial Stout for that price. And it does kind of have a hefty carbonation, but the body is substantial enough that it's not coming off as thin, because a lot of times, to me, things that are overcarbonated just make it seem like thin and watery. Definitely's got a booze kick to it, just that little bit that it's warmed up since I started this video. I'm getting it back here. So it is a little hot. That would be another minor complaint, but either way, I'm still calling this a buy. One that you could bring to a share. People don't know what it is. Crack it open and be surprised and appreciate it. So, yeah, check this out. And this is a 2019 one. That probably means it's a 2021 just came out. So I'm gonna look out for it. See if I can get a decent price on it. I'd like to get more. It's definitely held up over the year that it's been in this can. So I think that's all I got on this one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.